Okay, so this is an introduction to solving trig equations. Okay, so I wrote some steps here. Step 1, isolate if needed. Okay, I don't need to isolate anything because the sine theta is alone. Determine the quadrants. So when I determine quadrants, I use this Astica strategy. And in this case, what am I looking for? I want the sign to be, and this is positive. So where is sign positive? Which quadrants? The top. Okay, so I'm gonna just draw some random angles into those two quadrants. Okay, we did this next step when we were doing cosine and sine law. Do you remember in unit 1? How do I figure out an angle? Do you remember what the button was when we were doing how to get an angle? Do you shift, yeah. So I'm going to go second sine of 0.386. Okay, and I'm also going to check that I'm in degree mode because that will change everything. Okay, so that's what my calculator step is. And I'm getting 22.7. Is anybody else? Okay. Okay. This is what your calculator does. It gives you a reference angle. That's all your calculator is doing. It's just giving you a reference. So what is the reference angle again? The distance between where you are and the x-axis. Okay, now the last step is to calculate the final answer. Okay, so if I'm here and then I swivel 22.7 degrees, where am I? 22.7 degrees. If I'm here and swivel 22.7, where am I? How will you get this? You have to do some work here. Anybody remember what this line is? 180. And are you bigger or smaller than 180? Smaller. So 180 minus 157.3 degrees. Okay, and guess what this actually lines up with, this idea? Do you remember when we did ambiguous triangle? And I was like, oh, the sign could have been this or this. That's why.